Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Heat 3. And in this episode of our season with Elliott Sadler's #1 Arctic Cat Chevrolet, we are going to be completing race 12 of 33, the Pocono Green 250. In the last episode, we went to Charlotte where we finished in second place to Justin Allgaier. The race went quite similar to how Texas went, except with less wreckage and carnage and me just trying to make my way back to the field like in that one. And this one, I started decently, took the lead after the beginning of Stage 2 because it was impossible to pass Cole Custer in Stage 1. But going through Stage 3, they must have taken 4 tires while I only took right sides, which was surprising because in practice races they didn't do that. And yeah, Justin Allgaier just passed me during the final stage. We got second, so it's still a great points day. We're third place in the standings now, just 8 points behind Allgaier and Chastain, who are tied for first. And going into this one, I like Pocono. It's my favorite track to race at in this entire game because it's very balanced and challenging. I've noticed that with racing the Cup Series and the Truck Series. I haven't really raced here in the Xfinity Series offline, but in order to make my restarts better, I'm going to be putting on manual transmission for the first time since NASCAR 09, whenever I went to race at Sonoma, which was like 2 years ago. And yeah, I mean, the reason why I'm doing that is because they're really good on restarts, unless we're like stuck like all boxed in on the outside, but could come in really handy. And you guys, you just don't see me race the manual transmission. I've been, getting practice with it just by racing in core, and that they make it mandatory there. So let's go in qualifying, and maybe I can start in the top 10 just like Charlotte. I'm using setup 8 today with the hopes that I can make this car very good at entering corners. Same thing that we used at Richmond. And the reason why I used it there was because it was a short track and, well, just a really tight track overall. Now this one, it's really high speeds, but it's difficult to just simply get loose somewhere. So yeah, I think we'll be fine. And if this is a perfect setup for this track, then I might use it at Indianapolis. Though, I think I have to worry about the apron there too, so I'm not really sure about that one. God, Indianapolis went terrible whenever we did the Xfinity Series NASCAR Heat 2. That was not exactly how I wanted to take turn 2 right there, but wasn't too bad. As long as I'm not completely underdriving the corner or smacking the outside wall off. Okay, turn 3 is another corner that can be deceptive here. Like, you can think you're fine going in, but then be really tight going off. And as long as we have the draft, we should be okay in this one, because it's a very draft-dependent track. Okay, how are we? 12th place, so right outside the top 10. It's going to be on the outside. Maybe someone in front of us will get sent to the back. Please. Nope, we're going to start on the outside, so having manual transmission is probably not going to do me any good unless I can somehow clear the car on the inside and just rocket past him down the straightaway. I mean, if I just run whoever's on the inside of me down the track, it's simple as that, as soon as the race starts, then I should be fine, but that's rude. I think it's okay if I do that, though, because I'm a rude person, so just gotta be committed to who I am. June 10th, 2017. Isn't this game supposed to be based off the 2018 season? Whatever. I'm telling you, that's what I was telling you. They got the freaking logos from NASCAR Heat 2. They just threw them into this game. Here we go. Starting next to Justin Allgaier, and we're so far in the middle of the field, like the middle of the straightaway, that I don't even have to move the darn guy over. Like, I can just have the whole track to myself as it starts. Wow, I might have started in 12th place, but I'm going to make my way and practically clear the leader going into turn 1. Okay, gotta laugh a little bit, don't want to overshoot the corner. Wow. Manual transmission. I really need to not use this again because that was ugly. I got 2 of the same car behind me. What the hell? You know, what's scary about these AI is that even at this track, they poke their nose underneath you and they dive it into turn 2. But the good part about it is, for once it doesn't work. Whenever they do that, they mash the brakes afterwards and they just fall all the way back. It's just if they get their nose underneath me just a little bit and they bump my quarter panel, I get wrecked and they take off. So, yeah, let's just hope that that never happens in this race. So, no pit stops after Stage 1. I'm guessing we're going to win Stage 2 as well. I've been wanting to win at Pocono and NASCAR Heat games for like 2 years now, and it's about to finally happen, I guess. But I didn't want it to happen like this. Christopher Bell is keeping up with me, though, a little bit. Like, everyone else is kind of staying about half a second behind him for some reason. Like, he's gapping them. So, I'm guessing everybody's going to take just right side tires because the left sides aren't hardly worn. We're going to need half a can to make it to the end because this is a really big track. So, only having 6 laps of fuel would be a bit of a problem here. Unless somehow we're actually going to have like 7 laps in this stage. 7 laps I think would still be fine. I lost 11 spots just because of that. But everyone's going to the middle of the field for some reason right here at the restart. Oh, can I get around Ryan Preece? He's running me into the wall. Ow! Jeez, motherfucker. Well, so much for manual transmission getting me a 3rd amazing restart. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to actually use talent to win this race. I don't even know if it's going to be that possible because now I have to, deal with everybody else in traffic and stuff. Don't run me into the wall this time. I'm turning all the way to the left. I'm going to dump you. I'm just going to dump you. I'm going to fucking dump you. And they're all just wrecking in front of me. I have 4 seconds of damage. These AI have no spatial awareness, and they're driving so freaking slow right in front of me. I'm in 16th place right now, so that is still not on the inside. Okay, so this time, let's just run everybody down the track, because apparently they run me into the wall if they're going to let me pass. And I don't know what else to do with this fucking game. I can't repair 4 seconds of damage, because then I'm going to just lose everything that I worked so hard, and I don't know. This game just steals everything from me. Oh my god. I can't just take no tires, because then I'm for sure going to lose, because that's how the AI work. Okay, Ryan Truex, we're running you down the track. Because trying anything on the outside did not work. You just slip past him. Yeah, that front end does not look good. Still having amazing restarts, but the restart is not a good representation of what this car is only capable of now. Underneath Kevin Harvick before turn 1. Oh yeah, this car does not do that slidey thing that it did before whenever I had the wedge adjustments in there. Not the wedge adjustments, but the, what is it called? The setup 8. I don't know why I said wedge adjustments. That's what I say in NASCAR Thunder 2004. He's still carrying the draft well, but I doubt it's going to enter these corners the way I want it to. Yeah, I just wanted to shoot up the track into Christopher Bell, and golly, he got loose after that. Nope. I mean, if I'm not going to win this race, maybe I can still get a top 5. Running 4th right now. What the hell is this? Matt Tiff getting a great dive underneath me, going into the corner somehow. Okay, come on. Get a pull down the straightaway. Say Mike Harmon could give me a room. For whatever reason, nobody on that other restart could. Okay, now we got 3 laps to go. Running 3rd. Looks like those 2 cars are taking off. I don't think we'll be able to catch them. Okay, come on. Get it to slide in. There's still a little bit left of setup 8 in there. I actually caught Christopher Bell going to that corner. Okay, I don't think my car is aerodynamically on point, but please pull me. Can we catch these guys? I don't know about still winning this race. This race went from being boring and pointless just like Charlotte to being surprisingly one that I also can't win. Did I ruin it for myself? Should I have just stayed in my line or something? Like everybody in front of me was going slow, and even off the corner they're going really freaking slow. So I'm still trying to pass cars, and yeah, I guess I forced a 4-wide situation, and Josh Bilicki felt no need to just give me room and not run me into the wall. I decided right then and there, I'm going to dump you because you drive like Danica Patrick. You have no spatial awareness, and I don't appreciate that. But yeah, somehow we've caught back up to these guys. I'm absolutely perfect. I can make this car work just fine, despite the damages done to it. Ugh, you can see how much grip it's lacking. Even though it's lacking grip, we're getting pulled by the draft, so my bet is if I stay right behind him, I could possibly be pulled past him off of turn 3 on the last lap or something like that. I don't know. Stop running into the wall, JC. Get it really sideways into 2. A decent runoff. Justin Allgaier and Christopher Bell are still pulling away. I doubt I can pass Christopher Bell because this car is still in perfect condition, isn't it? Okay, gonna have to let off more in turn 3 than usual. I'm trying not to hit the apron or the curb, whatever you call it. And Matt Tift has caught back up to me again. Because Matt Tift is a hacker. He has more damage than me, as far as I'm concerned, I guess, but he's sticking with me. And Matt Tift has less talent than me, so I don't know. It doesn't make any sense how he's here. These AI's cars are really not that affected by damage. Sometimes they head down pit road because they are. Looks like Christopher Bell is going to win this one for sure. Justin Allgaier is falling off pace. Maybe I can still get second. Back-to-back second place finishes. Either way, this is going to be a really good weekend for us. Way, way better than the past 2 for sure. Okay, try to get that good dive into 2 again. Try to just hold off Matt Tiff. Hopefully he doesn't stick his nose underneath me in turn 3. I'm not going to be able to get to Justin Allgaier, I guess, unless we have a really strong draft down the straightaway. Be more focused on holding back Matt Tiff. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get to him. But we're going to hold off Matt Tiff for a third place finish here at Pocono. Another one of our best runs since all these NASCAR Heat games started coming around. Could have been better, but I lost 11 spots after taking my pit stop after stage 2, and I had to get right side tires. You saw how good the car was, like, compared to the other guys with right side tires. If I didn't take any, then they would have just plowed past me. We won the first and second stages of the race, so that is 2 playoff points for us, and then 20 additional stage points in total. And I think Ryan Sieg got a DNF, finished 2 laps down, so that's unfortunate for Lombard Bros Gaming. And that third place finish and all those stage points moves us up into second place in the point standings, really just 2 points behind Christopher Bell, and it makes sense that we're having a circle passing him after that race because Christopher Bell got the win, and he was just, always right behind me in that race to begin with. So, yeah, he put up the best fight amongst me. It's just got sent to the middle of the field after my pit stop for no fucking reason. Yeah, it was a good idea to not repair that damage after that caution happened, because I was thinking that would be just fine. Oh my god, the freaking graphics in the video just froze up in the menu screen. This game is so dysfunctional. There's nothing wrong with my disc. It is perfectly clean, and yet it's having trouble playing all this crap. But I'll see you guys next weekend for the LTI Printing 250 at Michigan International Speedway, where I'll be using the Hunt Brothers Pizza car, because I haven't used this in a few races, and I want to use this one at our one Michigan race this season. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.